Salam everyone. Today I would like to talk about the Qibla. And the traditional understanding of the Qibla is that it is a direction that we face during the Salah ritual. But if we read the passage that talks about the Qibla, which is Surah 2 verse 142 through 150, God talks about the Qibla, but it's ironic he doesn't mention anything about the word Salah. So it's ironic that we associate Qibla with Salah here, even though God doesn't mention it. So let me share with you what I understand about the Qibla. It comes from the root word qabala, which means to be in the presence of something or and being before something and in the presence of it. In the Quran, the word qabala and its various derivatives is used to signify something that is in the presence of something else and being in the presence of it and being before it. For example, Surah 12, verse 71, it means to approach something. 5:27, to accept something. 69:9, to be before something. And 56:16, to meet something. So the idea of qabala is to be before something in the presence of it. And so when we talk about the Qibla, God gives us a clear understanding as to what it is. What's the purpose of it? In Surah 10 verse 87, it talks about Moses, and God tells Moses to make his home into a Qibla. Make your homes into a Qibla. God wasn't telling Moses, make your home in a direction of prayer. God is telling Moses, make your home a Qibla in the sense of a meeting point, a rendezvous point, a location to meet. That's all that Qibla means, and that's why it means to be in the presence and to be before something. So Qibla is a rendezvous point, a meeting point. And when we look in Surah 2 verse 142, it says, the fools amongst them will ask, why did they change their Qibla? They weren't asking why did they change their direction of prayer, but rather why did they change their direction of a meeting point or their rendezvous point or the location of where they meet. So that's all that Qibla means. It is the meeting location. It has nothing to do with direction of praying towards something. Now, some of you may respond by asking about Surah 2 verse 149, where it says, فَأَيْنَمَا كُنْتَ فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Wherever you are, then you shall turn your face to the Masjid al-Haram. Now, based on the translations that I have read so far, there's an often overlooked key word here. But before addressing that key word, let me talk about Masjid al-Haram very briefly. Masjid al-Haram, according to the Quran, is simply a place or a location that is sacred, where you are not allowed to fight or kill humans and non-humans. No fighting is allowed, regardless of your faith or which tribe you're from or whatever. It's a sacred location. No fighting or killing is allowed in this area. And we can see this, like, for example, in Surah 9, verse 7, 22, 25. God talks about al-Masjid al-Haram, which means the place of submitting to the prohibited laws. This is what Masjid al-Haram means. So it is the place or an area that is considered sacred. No fighting is allowed. No killing is allowed. So God tells the Prophet, فَأَيْنَمَا كُنْتَ فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Wherever you are, you shall turn your face shatra Masjid al-Haram. The key word here is shatra. The word shatra, let me explain to you what shatra is. If I have a candy bar and you take half of the candy bar and you walk away holding this candy bar but leaving the other half where it is and benefiting from this candy bar and you're eating it, this process is called shatra. Having something, having in the sense of half, you half it and then you take the benefit of that half. That's shatra. So when God tells the Prophet, wherever you are, you shall turn your face shatra Masjid al-Haram, it does not mean wherever you are you shall turn your face towards the Masjid al-Haram. No, God is telling him shatra, take the portion, the benefit of Masjid al-Haram wherever you go. That means wherever the Prophet went, he was to carry with him the idea or the notion or the impression of Masjid al-Haram with him, thus making life sacred wherever he goes. So the idea of Masjid al-Haram, or turning your face towards Masjid al-Haram, simply, God says, Shatra Masjid al-Haram. Take the portion of Masjid al-Haram with you, making life sacred wherever you go. So this is the idea. Qibla has nothing to do with direction of prayer, but rather it is the meeting location, and turning your face to Shatra Masjid al-Haram is simply taking with you wherever you go on earth Masjid al-Haram in the sense of keeping life sacred. And this is my understanding of Surah 2 verse 142 through 150. Assalamu alaikum.